The ocean, a canvas of deep blues and blacks, churned under a thick blanket of mist. Waves crashed against jagged rocks, their roars swallowed by the fog. Sailors whispered tales of Darkmoor Isle, a place swallowed by the sea, shrouded in mystery. Legend claimed it held the treasure of Captain Blackheart, a pirate who made a deal with the sea devil himself. The price? His soul and an eternal curse upon his gold. Many had sought the island, lured by promises of gold and jewels. None had returned. The sea, it seemed, guarded its secrets fiercely. Yet the legend persisted, whispered across salty lips and carried on the wind. It was a siren song, promising fortune and adventure, but threatening doom in equal measure. Alex, a young man with eyes full of wanderlust, inherited more than just a name from his seafaring grandfather. He inherited a worn, leather-bound map. The map, passed down through generations, held the supposed location of Darkmoor Isle and Captain Blackheart's treasure. Alex, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and excitement, knew he had to see it for himself. He sought out Captain Blackthorn, a grizzled old sailor with a reputation for bravery and recklessness.
The legend has captivated me for years. Let's see if it's true.
With a gruff laugh, Captain Blackthorn agreed to take Alex to the edge of the map and their destinies. The map was old, the ink faded and the edges frayed. But certain symbols, like the skull and crossbones marking the supposed location of the treasure, were unmistakable. It was a dangerous gamble, but the lure of the unknown, the thrill of the chase, proved too strong to resist. The ship, a sturdy schooner christened the Sea Serpent, cut through the choppy waves. The crew, a motley collection of hardened sailors and wide-eyed deckhands, shared hushed whispers about the legend. The sea seemed to reflect their apprehension, growing stormier with each passing day.
I can't help but feel both anticipation and dread. This map, it's our guide and our curse.
Alex spent hours studying the map, memorizing every detail. As days bled into nights, the air grew heavy with anticipation. The map led them further and further from known shipping lanes, deeper into the uncharted waters where legends were born. The crew grew restless, their fears manifesting in hushed whispers and superstitious rituals. The storm hit on the seventh night. Waves, towering and frothing, crashed over the deck, threatening to swallow the ship whole. Lightning split the sky, illuminating the faces of the crew etched with fear.
Fight for your lives, men. Do not let the sea take us.
Through the howling wind, Captain Blackthorn's voice boomed, urging his men to fight for their lives. When the storm finally subsided, a hush fell over the battered ship. Through the dissipating mist, a shape emerged. Dark and foreboding, Darkmoor Isle materialized from the fog like a phantom. Relief warred with trepidation as the crew steered the Sea Serpent towards the island. The shore, a treacherous landscape of jagged rocks and black sand, greeted them with an eerie silence.
This place, it feels like it's watching us.
The island seemed to watch their every move, its silence more unnerving than any storm. As they stepped onto the beach, the crew felt a palpable sense of unease, a feeling that they were not alone.
I don't like this. Feels like we're being watched.
Yeah, it's too quiet.
The air hung heavy, thick with the smell of salt and something ancient, something unsettling. The jungle pressed close to the beach, a wall of tangled vegetation that seemed to pulsate with unseen life. Birds with obsidian feathers circled overhead, their calls sharp and mournful. Darkmoor Isle was alive, but its life felt cold, predatory. Following the map, they ventured deep into the island's interior. The jungle canopy swallowed the sunlight, plunging them into a world of perpetual twilight. Strange sounds echoed around them. The rustling of leaves, the screech of unseen creatures, and whispers that seemed to emanate from the island itself.
Stay close, everyone. This place is treacherous.
The map led them through treacherous ravines, past ancient ruins swallowed by vegetation, and across rushing streams. Each landmark they passed seemed to watch them with a silent, judging gaze. The deeper they went, the more the island seemed to resist their presence, as if trying to warn them back.
Did you hear that? It sounded like whispers.
It's just the wind, Sarah. Keep moving.
As they pushed further inland, they discovered remnants of past expeditions. Shattered skeletons picked clean by time and scavengers, rotting hulks of ships claimed by the jungle, and the occasional glint of gold lost amongst the leaves. Each discovery heightened the tension, fueling their fear and their greed in equal measure.
Look, there's gold here. We're on the right track.
They found the cave hidden behind a curtain of cascading water. Inside, the air hung thick and stale, heavy with the weight of centuries. Torches, lit with trembling hands, revealed walls adorned with strange symbols and murals depicting scenes of piracy, sacrifice, and a monstrous entity with glowing red eyes. And then they saw it. A mountain of gold coins, shimmering jewels, and precious artifacts piled high in the center of the cave, the treasure of Captain Blackheart.
We found it. The treasure.
A collective gasp escaped the crew, their eyes wide with a mixture of awe and something darker, something akin to madness.
This is it, the treasure of Captain Blackheart.
As Captain Blackthorn stepped forward, his hand outstretched towards the treasure, a blood-curdling scream ripped through the silence. The ground trembled, and a deep, guttural voice boomed through the cave, echoing off the walls. The air crackled with an unseen energy, and the temperature plummeted. The curse had awakened. In the chaos that ensued, Alex could only watch in horror as the crew, consumed by greed and fear, turned on each other. The cave pulsed with an unnatural energy, and shadows seemed to writhe and twist, taking on monstrous forms. He realized with a sickening certainty that the legends were true. He fled, his heart pounding in his chest, the echoes of the crew's screams and the monstrous laughter of the awakened curse spurring him on. He barely registered the ground shaking beneath his feet, the jungle itself seeming to recoil from the unleashed power. He only knew he had to escape.
I have to get out of here. I have to survive.
Alex, the sole survivor, stumbled back onto the sea serpent, his clothes torn, his mind reeling. He had escaped with his life, but the experience, the horrors he witnessed, left an indelible mark on his soul. He carried the weight of Darkmoor Isle, the curse of Captain Blackheart's treasure with him. The island, swallowed once again by the mist, remained a chilling reminder of the price of greed and the darkness that lurks beneath the surface of even the bravest heart.